herb mind, the hustling, informer told the cops and in the Babylon, the busted in the God that you trusted in. I don't really fuck with him, fuck Democrats, Republicans, and all of that other shit. You say you in love with him, why you want some other shit? All up in the club and shit, all up on some other shit. The rule down, I trusted them, cause they be on the other shit. All up on the elder, just begging for another hit. Yeah, yeah. Hey yo, I rob your ass for weed to cop. I smoke with trees and beat the toss. I chitter chatter while I pitter patter, feed the free from cops. Wanna battle me, it's guaranteed. This kid the feature block. My mind's a factory, and rhyming sneezes, but I keep it stalk. I'm on the track, brains and train of thought, and it makes people stop. So way of life, I'm moving fast and trying to beat the clock. Some say it's right, but through this rap is how I speak my heart. So some days at night I hit the transit with a free the artist. Bombing shit with some shit, some people don't see as artists. Yeah, stop that. Woo! Hold on, let me do a little acapella stuff, baby. I keep it straight in the streets, lacing a piece. Face it, defeat is what you're feeling if you're placed in my reach. Get out my face and retreat, or you'll be tasting my cleats. A bloody carnage from your fucking face, waist to your feet. I give you a taste of the heat. Shove my mixtape down your throat and you can taste it sweet. My shit should be bumped in clubs in 50 states through the streets. Hey yo, my shit'll pack clubs and even lace it with freaks. Boston's a place that I be. The truth I basically speak. Other crews are fakishly weak, so pipe down and shut the fuck up in this place when we speak. Hey yo, first of all my raps off the meter stick, so stay off mine like Yankees fans can stay off Derek Jeter's dick. Woo. Your raps blow like you can't stay off your knees. I'm so buzzed, I'm coughing bees. Plus I love the fight, been in more beef than sauce and cheese. I got a knack for rapping, a strong punch in the back for scrapping. So watch your French or I'll hit you so hard that your English turns back to Latin. That's what happens. Fake thugs claim they got to clapping, but wouldn't know how to fuck a shot even if the ass was packing. I'm a hapless bastard. My brain runs on drastic actions. I've mastered rapping in all forms of spitting fat shit. Known for getting plastered and prone for getting blasted over the head with broken bottles that my dome has gotten stabbed with. Time and again. Catch me in Boston on the train, I'm writing rhymes with a pen. I'm writing rhymes of violent intent that are blinding your men. You never find me in a styling Benz or piling ends or in a fat car driving with tint. I'm driving with tens. Yeah, dude, that's the size of my rims. Catch me in the park from like 9 until 10 straight rhyming with friends. After that it's to my whip and yo, we're piling in. Smoking blunts, your crew get high, my crew get higher than them. My writing utensils got wings because I'm fly with a pen. Spit so much I probably hit you in the eye with some phlegm. Flow so sick that you swear they got a virus in them. Woo! Hurry up and give me the microphone before John busts out his pants. Put it together for John, y'all. Fake thugs, no love, they get the slug, CD4, presto, your luck low. I didn't know till I was drunk though. You free niggas played out, get fucked in 8 hour. Prostitute turned trick and got the gauge out. 96 ways of made out. Little Nas fans in the house, that's what's up. Lauren's a Nas fan, she's hardcore. Alright, we're gonna bring up our next poet, presenter, artist. You guys want to keep it like gritty, or is it too gritty? Are you guys okay? It's alright?
I like gritty.
You like gritty? Who said that? Oh shit, that's what's up. She likes gritty. Grimy. We used to be number 10, but now we permanent one in the battle. Lost my finger, life became my arm, pistonized and hit your nasal. Blood became lukewarm, tell them, don't squeeze the sharma and test why cleft, see why flesh get born. Beat you so bad, make you feel like you ain't want to be born. Join, tell your friends to stay the hell out of my laundry. Yeah. Tell your friends to stay the hell out of my laundry. You know what that means? Like, get out my business. Alright, we're gonna keep it going. So the next poet presenter that is going to come up and bless us is my good friend and my homegirl, Brandy. I fucked you up with that. You ain't had no clue. You thought you were safe. I called out. Brandy is a repeat offender at the Lyrics Lab, y'all. She comes and she brings friends and she brings poetry. So put your hands together for Brandy, you guys.
This really just something I wrote. I have two very important dates coming up. July 17th would be the 12 years since my fiance died in a motorcycle accident, and next month is my brother's birthday, and he was murdered. So this is just kind of, excuse me if I get emotional. You watch it on the news, you hear it on the radio, and you even scroll past it in your news feed. Like this, share this, support that. Your heart breaks for those dealing with tragedy. Or does it? You'll never truly understand a person's pain, Brandy, until you experience it for yourself. God forbid. It's what my grandmother used to say. I've heard it my entire life, but I never really understood what it meant until 2001, when while at my fiance's parents' house preparing dinner for the love of my life, his father received a phone call, rushed into the other room, and my husband-to-be, I heard, had just been in a motorcycle accident where he was hit and thrown 60 feet into the air. Or, when in 2008, I received a phone call from my sister, who was hysterical, telling me that our youngest brother, my baby boy, because that's what I called him, I'm the oldest, he's the youngest, the one who I protected, never let anyone near, who had just spoken to my mother that morning and told her he was on his way back home. Why? Because he was sick and tired of living in the streets. He was sick and tired of the thug life. He was sick and tired of trying to prove to everyone around him how hard he was, how tough he was, and how he could handle it on his own. So, like any young guy does, before heading home to your mama's house, you stop off at your boy's house to play some dominoes. They ran from the back of the house, down an alley, got into his face, put a gun to his head. Yeah, my brother packed heat. He always did. He was never, ever alone. But you know what he did? He ran. He ran down an alleyway only to be met by the car that was in the back of that house, and a gunshot went off and the bullet went through his back. Just one. Just one. Took my baby boy's life. He was murdered in broad daylight, right down the street from where we grew up. The park he played at as a little kid. He never made it into the arms of my parents. My heart was ripped from my chest. The light in my eyes that my father said sparkled all throughout my childhood, now dim. Skin pale as it could be, I was dying from the inside out. Lord, I can't take this pain again. I thought my life was over. There was no way in the world I could go on. The months passed. I stayed, wrapped in my comforter, soaking my pillow through. My husband, he was now distant because he didn't know if I would ever come out. In case you're wondering, the two most life-changing events in my life were not finally meeting the one I wanted to spend forever with. And it was not giving birth to two of the most beautiful humans in my eyes to walk this earth. No. It was the tragic death of my fiance and the murder of my baby boy. For they reveal the reality of who I am and what I have to give to this world and those around me. So you know what it got me thinking of? Life. Life really is but a vapor. How many times have we really heard that? You wake up one day hearing the birds sing, smelling the coffee in the coffee maker, not knowing what's going on around you. We can be here today and we can be gone tomorrow. So I've since started living my life each day as if it could be my last. Kissing, hugging, holding those dear to me. My children call it smothering. Telling them I love them 1,000,000 times over. You just never know. Take it from me. I'm sure all of us in here have experienced tragedy in some way, shape, or form. Don't take this life for granted. Live each and every day to the fullest.
YOLO. Thanks for sharing that piece, Brandy. I think a lot of us can relate to that, and we really appreciate it. So don't let your loved ones be lost before you tell them you love them, right? And don't let your dreams die. I had a good conversation